Quick Crypto, bringing you quick Kaspa news. Multiple Kaspa scams, over $600,000 stolen, and this is why you need to do your own research, people. We have the good, the bad, and the ugly to cover in this video today. A major warning to you all for the right and also for the wrong reasons. As we can see firstly in this post from Escape Squad here, a few days ago we witnessed a huge Kaspa scandal where $600,000 was stolen from the Kaspa community. I mentioned this in one of my recent daily live streams already, but here I welcome you to the KDX DFi section of this video. Ultimately, right now it is a race to release the first decentralized marketplace due to all the major benefits it can have in both the retail and institutional marketplaces, deterring government oversight and the number of bad actors and scams, or at least you'd like to believe. That is what KDX DFi was offering, a decentralized marketplace for KRC20 for Kaspa, but that was the problem. They sounded too good to be true. Remember this bombshell alpha that was released at the beginning of September? Huge alleged confirmation that a major liquidity provider was in talks with KDX and Wolfie to bring stablecoins like USDT and USDC to the KRC20 ecosystem. This had many very hyped for even more KRC20 adoption. Stablecoins coming to KRC20 is a very, very big deal. Now, Wolfie himself never seemingly confirmed this to be true, but what we do have is this post here from Chainge, the Kasplex co-founder, a conversation between him and KDX DFi where Chris confirms Kasplex has nothing to do with KDX DFi and the team has never contacted us. He goes in more depth further below here where he is evidently having a conversation with KDX, calling them out on their claims, ultimately just telling them to prove their claims to the community instead of just saying it, which conveniently led to KDX deleting their account and stealing what they already stole, $600,000 from the Kaspa community. That is also why we can only see one side of the conversation here, because the account is no more. But this is where the do your own research part would have helped you a lot realize that KDX had major red flags. As Escape Squad states, it is literally impossible at this stage in the game to release a decentralized exchange without smart contracts or a KRC20 protocol upgrade, both of which are in works by Kasplex, the KEF and the core developers, nobody else. Smart contracts are essential for a DEX because they provide the core functionality and security necessary for peer-to-peer trading without intermediaries. Smart contracts are the building blocks enabling automated trading, security and decentralization, so you can't be a DEX without smart contracts or a KRC20 upgrade. Unfortunately, and my heart goes out to all of you, people fell into the trap with entering an off-chain KDX DFi pre-sale, which, I mean, that should have been the biggest red flag of them all. How can you be a DEX with a pre-sale? There's nothing decentralized about a pre-sale. The bad news turned ugly when you realize that these scandals can't really be stopped. It is up to you to do your own research and trade and invest at your own discretion. We have a post here, a response here from Shai ultimately covering the situation in response to apparently this being the third DEX scandal in this community. In summary of what he said, Kaspa is a permissionless open source decentralized network. It is open to any and everyone to use. So these things can happen again. That's why, yes, you need to do your own research. Now, there are even more alleged scandals that we'll be getting into in just a moment in this video as well. A stablecoin KRC20 confirmation, this is actual confirmation. Yes, despite the evidently now fake stablecoin news from the KDX, stablecoins are in fact already on KRC20 through another provider, which is very huge news. All of this sort of research is what you need to help better navigate this market to hopefully identify the good from the bad, which is why I recently created a free to join Discord server. 350 of us are working towards achieving financial freedom. We are growing so quickly and learning so much already, so by all means come part of the family. Link to join will be in the description below. But yes, now for a quick change of pace, if you will, before more of the Kaspa scandals we're going to get into, we have this massive announcement here from the KEF, also retweeted by Kaspa themselves. We have financed Chainge. You can now buy Kaspa with CUSDT on Kaspa KRC20, which is basically USDT but through the Chainge platform. The KEF stated in this post here that at the Kaspa fan meetup, they had a conversation about if their bridge is decentralized or not, also with Castbox Casplex. They are ultimately in connection with Chainge here, which is very, very big news, and we have the update here from Chainge themselves. Native Kaspa swaps are working flawlessly with rising trading volume. Users can buy and sell Kaspa for USDT across over 20 chains in minutes, which is very bullish. They can do this already, and it doesn't stop there, as right now Chainge are working towards launching the KRC20 bridge for USDT, USDC, Ethereum and Bitcoin. This is absolutely huge news, massive news, and reconfirms that stablecoins are in fact incoming to KRC20 sooner than we may think. Not through KDX though, through Chainge. There are some issues though. Right now we can see they've encountered technical bottlenecking with the Kasware wallet, which again is just really jarring. Kasware have been quite poor recently, truth be told, but Chainge are working closely with the Kaspa and Casplex team to explore new possibilities, which is also very good. So watch out for this, Kaspa holders. KRC20 and therefore in due time Kaspa will go to the moon. And speaking of KRC20 in continuation, Nacho, being the current #1 KRC20 meme token, is speculated to be the next Shiba Inu, the next Bonk, in the sense that Shiba Inu is Ethereum's baby and Bonk is Solana's baby. Nacho is Kaspa's baby. As Kaspa and KRC20 grow more and adopt in the market cap, Nacho is believed to be able to flip those two in due time, which I'm not against the idea of it, at least. Now in this post here we have an update from Nacho here, which is good to see. Ultimately they're trying to get Nacho listed everywhere, which I'm sure we'll see in due time. And then though, in this post if we scroll down a little bit, we can see that there will in fact be Nacho Tangent wallet editions, which is very cool, launching very soon, which is almost though as cool as confirmation here from Tangent themselves that KRC20 tokens are working on being integrated with Tangent as we speak. Kaspa is going to melt faces, especially with all the major events Kaspa is a part of already, further spreading their adoption wider and wider all around the world. Just finishing with Token 2049 in Singapore, and then tomorrow to the 24th or 25th, Kaspa will be in both Austria and Dublin. The Dublin one being the biggest one in my opinion, KII Enterprise event, which is very huge. A lot of fun around that project right now. Institutions trying to get involved in Kaspa in the energy sector. I cannot wait to hear more about it, and hopefully we'll hear some of the major project announcements in the works at this event. Not to mention they're also a gold sponsor at the Australian Crypto Convention late November. Kaspa is going global, baby. You just have to make sure you do your own research and remain vigilant of the bad actors aiming to take advantage of you, especially now Kaspa's growing more and more. These sort of scandals aren't going to slow down. If anything, they're going to speed up. You've got to make sure you are vigilant. Whether it be from decentralized exchanges to potentially new meme tokens on KRC20, be very careful. A good indicator to see if a project or token is trustworthy is confirmation from the team itself, Casplex or Kaspa, and in regard to meme tokens, is that as well, but in addition to the confirmation, if they are fair launch, because they are always the safer and best performer seemingly. Now as we can see from this post here, allegedly, Kaspa Cats is rugging people, which is again very worrying all around. Now we can't say for sure this is the case, we don't know for sure, but we can see on the KRC20 token on the Kas.fyi website here, all the meme tokens are showcased here, that KCats is 62% pre-minted. So they are not fair launch, and therefore they are liable of rugging you. So you've got to be careful of that. Unlike the likes of Nacho, Kaspa, that goes to Kaspa, Kaspi, and so on. You've got them all right here. You can see 0% pre-minted. But then, in saying that, you then also have the likes of Gold, which right now seems to have a surprising amount of love from the community, considering it is 70% pre-minted, is currently in terms of market cap the second highest ranked on all KRC20 meme tokens. Of course, it's nowhere near the likes of Nacho at 62.5 million, but still it's surpassed now the Goes to Kaspa, Kaspi, and also Somps being the ones in the top 5 right now. And this may be speculation, but I believe the reason for this shift with Gold right now is because of this recent Gold announcement confirming a collab with Pal Milli, an early adopter and builder on Kaspa, which is huge news, where their collaboration aims to push the boundaries of blockchain and AI. We should already know how big AI is going to be in this cycle, there's no doubt about it. So this is potentially why Go is doing so well right now, potentially a very big deal for Go, and potentially Kaspa's future as well in the ecosystem of KRC20 all around. Remain vigilant though, peeps, but I welcome you to come chill, chat, and learn so much more on the free Discord server. Again, the links below, but remember, don't be emotional, be logical, and I'll see you in the next one.